The ring was bright, the crowd was loud, the cheers were endless. But nobody knew that behind strong bodies and powerful moves lived pain, pressure, and stories that ended too soon. Some legends entertained us, inspired us, made our childhood memories unforgettable, and then suddenly they were gone. Today, we are going to remember 10 wrestling icons who died long before their time. Watch every moment carefully, because their stories are emotional, painful, and real. And don't miss wrestler number 7. That one will break you inside. So stay with me till the end. Let the bell ring one more time for the heroes we lost. Eddie Guerrero, a man who made the world laugh with his famous lie, cheat, and steal style, was more than just a character. He was heart, energy, action, and soul. Fans screamed his name every time his music played. But the world didn't know about his silent war. Eddie suffered from heart problems that slowly weakened him. At just 38, he was found gone in his hotel room. The news hit like thunder. The wrestling world cried together because Eddie was not just a champion. He was love, life, and family to millions. Owen Hart, a pure soul, a star with no ego, kind, humble, and full of talent. He was only 34 when a stunt during a live show went wrong. He fell from a great height while millions watched, and that moment became the darkest day in wrestling history. Fans hoped he would survive, but fate was already written. His family lost a father, the wrestling world lost a gem, and the ring still feels empty without his smile. Umaga, the unstoppable force. His presence was explosive, his character wild, and fans feared and loved him at the same time. But behind all that power, Umaga battled health issues that slowly damaged him from inside. One day, his heart could not fight anymore. At 36, he left the world. Far too early. Even today, when fans discuss dominating wrestlers, Umaga's name stands high like a warrior who will never be forgotten. The Ultimate Warrior. Energy like fire, speed like lightning. His return speech was powerful, emotional, and filled with truth. He said heroes live forever, and the next day, he died from a heart attack at age 54. It felt like he knew. His last message became a legend itself. He reminded us that bodies die, but legacy does not. His face paint, his sprint to the ring, his voice, still alive in every wrestling heart. Chris Benoit, one of the greatest technical performers ever. A machine in the ring, focused like a soldier. But his personal life was tearing apart silently. Brain damage, stress, mental pressure, all crushed him slowly. In the end, his story ended in tragedy that changed the sport forever. People remember him for skill, but his final days remain one of the most painful chapters in wrestling history. It is a reminder that even the strongest minds can break. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. A man who spoke with passion and fought with heart. His promos made people believe that dreams matter, that anyone can rise. He left us at 69 due to health problems, but his voice still echoes in arenas today. He coached, inspired, and shaped future champions. His soul never left wrestling, because legends like him don't fade, they stay forever. Now number 7, and this one hurts the most. Brodie Lee, also known as Luke Harper, was only 41. He was reaching the peak of his career. Powerful, respected, loved backstage by everyone. Then suddenly, illness attacked his lungs. It happened fast. Too fast. His wife stood strong and shared his struggle with the world, and fans cried together. Brodie wasn't just a wrestler, he was a good man, a gentle heart, a hero with no mask. His loss still feels fresh like yesterday. Test. Andrew Martin. Tall, strong, full of future. He had the look of a champion. But dreams do not always get time to grow. Health complications took him at just 33. So young, so early. Fans still imagine the legacy he could have built if life gave him more years. Sometimes the saddest stories are the ones unfinished. British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Powerful, athletic, one of the best wrestlers from his country. People loved his style, his strength, his heart. At 39, health issues took him away. Fans still watch his matches to feel his fire again. Another star gone too soon. Another legend who deserved more years, more cheers, more life in the ring. Yokozuna, huge in size, huge in history. A giant who moved like a mountain. People feared him, respected him, admired him. But weight and heart complications slowly destroyed his body. At 34, he passed away, leaving behind a throne that no one can replace. Yokozuna was one of a kind, and he still is. China, the ninth wonder of the world, a woman who broke walls that no one dared to touch. She stood shoulder to shoulder with the toughest men and proved that power is not about gender. But behind her powerful image lived a lonely heart. Fame brought pressure, personal struggles grew heavier, and at 46 she left the world too soon. Fans still ask themselves, if she had received more love, more support, could her story have ended differently? Her strength changed wrestling forever, and she is remembered not as a woman wrestler, but as a true warrior who stood against the world. Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig. Smooth, stylish, confident. Every move looked clean, every moment looked sharp. He had a natural charm that made people say, yes, this man is perfect. But perfection outside cannot heal what happens inside. At only 44, he passed away, leaving fans shocked and heartbroken. The ring never saw another one like him. A man who made wrestling look effortless, a legend gone before his time. Bam Bam Bigelow. Fire on his head, fire in his heart. His size was huge, yet he moved like a quick athlete, surprising everyone. No one expected a man like him to jump, flip, and fly, but he did. Behind the power were health problems building slowly, and at 45 his body could no longer continue. Fans still remember the flaming skull tattoo, still talk about his unbelievable speed, still miss the giant who wrestled like lightning. Paul Bearer. The soft voice, the pale face, the man who held the urn. He was not just a manager. He was a part of childhood for millions. His connection with Undertaker created magic that the world can never recreate. But behind the character was a fragile heart that struggled for years. At 58, he passed away, but every time someone remembers the eerie voice saying, "Oh yes," he lives again for a moment. Razor Ramon. Scott Hall. Cool, stylish, smooth as ice. The toothpick flick, the walk, the attitude, iconic forever. But life outside the ring was not smooth. He fought addiction for years, trying again and again to come back. He wanted to live, he wanted to be better, but after surgery complications, he passed away at 63. Fans talk about him with love, because they saw a man who kept fighting even when he was tired. Hard times may have broken his body, but his legacy stands tall. Shad Gaspard, a wrestler and actor, but beyond that, a father with a heroic heart. At the beach, strong waves pulled him and his son into deep water. The rescue team reached them, but Shad made one final request: save my son first. That moment defined him forever. His son lived because of him, but Shad never came back. He died at just 39, but he became more than a wrestler. He became a real-life hero whose sacrifice brought tears to millions. Lance Cade, young, skilled, fast-rising. People believed he would go far, climb high, maybe even become one of the greats. But destiny had a shorter script written for him. At only 29, not even 30, his journey ended. His story is one of the most painful because he never got the chance to show the world what he could truly become. A career half done, a dream half lived, a life gone far too soon. King Kong Bundy. Massive, powerful, loud, unforgettable. When he walked to the ring, the crowd felt his presence like a storm. His matches were entertainment. His look was iconic. But even mountains fall. At 61, after years of health issues, he passed away, leaving fans with memories that time cannot erase. He may have been a villain in stories, but fans loved him like a legend. Big Boss Man. The tough law enforcer with a swinging nightstick and a fearless walk. His character was intense, his matches exciting, and the crowd always knew something big was coming when he entered. But behind the uniform and the attitude was a heart with limits. At 41, he died suddenly, shocking the wrestling world. He was strong, powerful, full of life, and then gone. Another hero who deserved more years and more cheers. Macho Man Randy Savage. Loud voice, bright glasses, big personality. A man who lived like fire. Colorful, wild, unforgettable. He gave us memories that no fan will ever forget. But at 58, a sudden heart attack took him away. Fans across the world cried because Randy Savage was more than a wrestler. He was a feeling, a piece of childhood, a vibration of energy that still exists. His absence still hurts because legends like him are not supposed to die. But life plays by its own rules.